big leg up. And the
is always going in. Or
him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Here's Thompson. Shot is off. By Wiggins. Here's Edwards. Got a hand on it. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Releases. Curry with another miss. For Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pick up the second chance points.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second chance hoops, too.
Here's Green. Gobert with the block, and he recovers it.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
For 3, Edwards. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Really, where can't Thompson hit from? His stroke makes the mid-range look easy.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will see. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. On its way from Curry for two. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And, you know, expectations are so high for Curry every year, but somehow he continues to meet and often exceed them.
Now here's Edwards. He has 7. Second chance shot, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Chance to take a look at some numbers for Stephen Curry.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Passes right on the money.
For 3, Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And here is Curry. He has 5. To the paint, here's Green. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And it's easy to admire Green. His ability to work through contact is one of the reasons he's so valuable.
Now, here's McDaniels. To the middle. Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
On the wing, Wiggins. McDaniels defending. 18 feet out. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the lead.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
1:33 left to play in the first. Passes to Curry. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Conley, and the basket is good. Conley's got his second basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Now, McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And you know what was most impressive? They played to their standards in that one and got a comfortable win.
You always love to see that, guys. The team playing to their standard, not playing down to the level of the competition.
Warriors trail by 11. Here's Thompson. He's got 5. Outside, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Looney out there with Dayo Saric. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Gary Payton the second. And it's Podziemski in at shooting guard.
First team foul.
So it's the Timberwolves now. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the inside, here's Alexander Walker. Great D that time from Payton. Warriors trail by 7. Back to Saric. Over Reed. Here's Looney. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Looney's got his second basket of the night.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Reed. And the 3 off target. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Saric with it. And now by Anderson. Here's Podziemski. Here's Looney. And he converts the layup. Looney's got 6 points.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Here's Podziemski, and he's good on the 3 ball. Podziemski's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Paul. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Payton, and it's all evened up. Payton's got his first basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. No one near Conley as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
And, you know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here is Podziemski. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Saric. Buries the long-range jumper. Saric has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, in Dayo I trust.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Minnesota's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Gobert finds Anderson. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
No way, says Gobert. Saves the play and ends it on his turn.
Here's Curry over Conley. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Morris is checked in. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Curry against Morris. That miss is his fourth this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good on the triple. Wiggins has got his first 3 points of the game.
In general, I think they're finding good looks from beyond the arc. Steadily improving as this game's going along.
Morris dishes to Gobert. Anderson passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Golden State moving it around. From the arc. Kuminga, no good. Timberwolves.
If they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Minnesota on top, leading by just 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He ended up with 17 points and 1 rebound. And last game. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. He's got 17. Passes it to Reid. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
And Wiggins with the basket on the assist from Green. Wiggins has got the game tied up here for the Warriors. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. But Reid gets the bucket. Reid's got 7 points.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Right wing. Kuminga kicks to Thompson. Thompson from way outside.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense. Now, he loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Curry fires from way outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The shot by McDaniels, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Minnesota calls timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson is checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Monte Morris subbed in for Edwards. Out to Conley. Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Can't get it to fall. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Got that one up quick. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the wide open shot from Morris. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. The kick out to Anderson. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Saric grabs the board.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Curry outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Conley gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
And Morris throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free. throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
All right, that was a Timberwolves dancer. Make some noise.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Minnesota leading by 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Out in the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Kuminga out there with Looney. And it's Paul in at the point. Good on the bucket. McDaniels got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Minnesota. Pass to Thompson. Back to Kuminga for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed, and he goes in for the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with a rebound.
And what a passer Paul is. Exceptional at seeking out his guys and getting them into a rhythm.
Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Kuminga. Off target at the rim. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Thompson inside the line, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
To stop the run, and he sinks the layup. Alexander Walker's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Warriors. Inside, here's Kuminga. Out to Thompson. From downtown, and another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Down low, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Timberwolves trail by 4. McLaughlin, the pass to Alexander Walker. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
To the inside, Kuminga. That one does
trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Timeout called the Warriors. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Klay Thompson.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. no doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last time out. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Conley against Wiggins. Lets it go from 14. Here's Gobert. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Conley against Paul. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Green. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Conley against Paul. And finished off by Gobert.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Paul, and he makes that one. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Mr. Clutch coming through. Chris Paul in a situation where there are must-have points. He cashes in.
Here's Alexander Walker. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Warriors shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Thompson outside. And they go to the intentional foul. Edwards has come in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
First team foul. In for the Wolves, Anthony Edwards.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 5. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Make some noise.
43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
At the line for Minnesota, Nas Reed.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 5.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Now in the latter stages of his career, Paul's desire to compete for titles has never been higher.
And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was one, too. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And the Timberwolves call time. They trail by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Conley's shot is off. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. And that's an intentional foul.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty at the line. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Adding layers to his game over time, the more Wiggins looks to score inside, the more versatile he'll become.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.
right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Klay at the 1 and the 2. Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Green in at the 5. Here's Curry after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. From deep, Conley. Kuminga pulls it in. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Wiggins for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, if Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Golden State. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Wiggins from long range. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Now here's Curry. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game.
He's turned it over twice pretty quickly. Time to refocus.
Now here's Edwards. Tries it from 16. Kuminga pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Wiggins drives in, and he converts the layup. Wiggins got 5 now.
And Wiggins is just locked in. Excellent at brushing off defenders.
Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Goes up on the baseline, and there's Curry on the assist by Wiggins.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. McDaniels can't hit. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1 over McDaniels. Again, Golden State.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
Tipped away. And here's Conley. No made baskets yet. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. You know, when you talk about Chris Paul, you get the sense we are in the final years of his career.
That's definitely how it feels, but I love that CP3 is not going to let you know about it. He's going to continue to go out there and compete and do whatever it takes to contribute to winning. He will continue to play at a high level.
Now here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
First team foul.
Kevon Looney picks one up.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
He knocks down the first one. And late in the season, every game is so crucial for teams in the hunt. Brent, do players feel that extra pressure?
Yeah, B.A., I think with teams that have expectations, you know that time is running out. So it's not so much pressure to win. It's knowing that you cannot give up opportunities to give yourself a chance to participate in the postseason. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Payton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 on the shot clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Looking now at some numbers for Steph and Curry. Minnesota in the lead. 1:03 left in the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Morris is checked in. And he buries his first look.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Pass to Looney. The shot comes out. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Gobert. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Anderson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment, get that ball off.
Ball passes to Payton. Here's Podziemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And there is the whistle. That'll go on Kevon Looney. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And Morris is the kind of guy who occasionally you trust him to run the offense through, and you hope he avoids mistakes.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, this is how Conley plays. Extremely efficient. He just takes what the defense allows.
Pass to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Conley against Thompson. Conley passes to Alexander-Walker. Off the mark there with a 3. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You take a look at the Timberwolves. Now in second, they look to be in terrific shape moving forward. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
You know, for Minnesota, they have to be pleased with their position this late in the season. You have to think they've accomplished every goal they set for themselves thus far.
And now they've got a new set of goals, and those are all about success in the playoffs. That's where men are made. They've got to have their sights very high at this point when it comes to the postseason.
First free throw is good.
Well, you look at Draymond's NBA career, such a staple of this Warriors team's run of success.
Well, maybe in the way that he plays it gets overshadowed because people don't recognize the true greatness and what he does defensively. But Draymond talks enough for you to recognize just how much he means to this team and the way they've won championships around his demeanor.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
They get it again. McDaniels can't hit.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And it's Green missing.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a switch here. Šarić checked in.
Warriors substitution. Šarić.
Outside McDaniels. Conley against Curry. Reid for 3. Clock at 4. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Green. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. McLaughlin comes in for Mike Conley. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Edwards. Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow! And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, my goodness.
And how about our 8?
El Bozo. Imagine going to AFK. During stream. Woo. You crazy. L. 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 Sorry at that, my friend A dared me. L. FR